Hey everyone, Alex here with the Nefarious Things podcast. Today I just wanted to bring you a new video and we're going to be talking about 3 horror films from the 1980s that you should check out today. So let's get into it.
David Brent is truly the voice of our generation.
So if you guys follow our TikTok, which you should, the link will be down below in the description. You will have seen that I made a video about these 3, but I didn't really go into specifics onto why you should watch them. I just kind of listed them. So let's talk about them. The first one I wanted to bring up was Sleepaway Camp. Sleepaway Camp came out in 1983 and it is considered a slasher movie, horror movie, and it stars Felissa Rose, Jonathan Tiersten, Karen Fields, and Paul D'Angelo. And it follows a young girl who is sent to a summer camp with her cousins. Shortly after her arrival, anyone with sinister or less than honorable intentions towards her gets their comeuppance. And I feel like this one is a staple in 1980s horror. This is one that you should check out immediately if you have not seen it. It's definitely a classic. It's definitely one of those ones that you don't want to tell people that you haven't seen because they're going to be like, how have you not? Go watch it right now. It's crazy, it's bonkers, it's wild. The ending is absolutely crazy, but I think you guys will like it. Definitely tune in if you haven't seen it yet. Next one I want to talk about is called The Stuff, which came out in 1985, and it follows a private detective while he investigates a new consumer taste treat that's absolutely delicious and just possibly lethal. And this one is kind of more on the comedy side. It's definitely funny and it's definitely trying to be funny. I think that this is one that people might not have even heard of before. I didn't know about this until I watched it for the first time. And I only watched it for the first time because we own it on DVD. But as you can see, if you guys watch a trailer for this is one that you will want to check out. It's hilarious from start to finish, and it has some really cool effects that you should definitely check out that rival some effects that have been recently, so definitely check out The Stuff if you haven't. And the last one that I want to touch on is Ghoulies. Ghoulies came out in 1985 as well, and this is also a comedy. I think that this one is like definitely rooted in comedic elements, but some of the things in this movie that were supposed to not be just funny came off as funny because they were so bad. Like they were just like lines that were supposed to be maybe dramatic that were just delivered way too crazy to be taken seriously, and then you're just left there laughing. And some of the effects and are wild. And a fun fact about this one with Ghoulies, the cover is a ghoulie coming out of the toilet. Now, in the movie, when they actually made this movie, it didn't feature that scene at all. Like, it was on the cover and they were trying to sell the movie that way, but it wasn't featured in the actual movie. So they had to go back and add in that scene into the movie, and it looks so bad. I'm pretty sure the cover, I've seen multiple different covers that look different. I've seen the movie, the one that they show in the movie is completely different than the one that's on the cover. And it's just wild and bonkers, and it's out of control, and they clearly could have benefited from some more time on this movie, or maybe a bigger budget or something. But I feel like this is definitely a staple that you should check out. I believe all 3 of these are on Shudder, if I'm not mistaken. Comment down below if I am, and just also comment where you can find these movies to stream now. I own them all on DVD, which is why I don't have a problem watching them, but go check them out. I've been Alex. This is the Nefarious Things podcast YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe down below. Follow our TikTok, and I'll see you on the flip side. Stay safe, everyone.